Всім привіт! Нова серія Hogwarts Legacy. У нас починається квест The Elf, The Knapsack and The Loom. Я вже от в кімнаті на вимогу. А от ножу ельфік. I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
Йоу. Яка ж кайфова гра, не знаю. Якщо у вас є можливість пограти в неї, то не проходьте повз неї мимо. І постарайтесь її пройти.
A nasty
Follow
poacher.
Deke.
Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
О, що за пуфічі?
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Knapsack, new item. А, мені треба, щоб вона весь час була у мене. О.
You got one!
Я хочу ще їх нажижич. Я їх зараз всіх нажижу. Що вони тут будуть? Сидіть пукать?
Everything's all right now. Rebellion.
Оп, всіх загамали. О, я бачу яйця. Яйця треба. Я ж так, як я зрозумів, вони тут будуть з'являтися майже весь час.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Окей. Так нечесно. Ладно, в мене є така нечесна штука. О, а я можу зразу апнуть цю? Knapsack свій, Room of Requirement. Venomous Tentaculus. The Range and Damage. The Duration of Focus Potion. Maxima Potion. Defeating a ghost enemy restores some of your health. Прикольно. Perfect Protego. Давайте. Type of deals direct damage on impact. Давайте. Longer period. Більше цього буде. Щось таке. Ancient Magic Throw catches and throw with an enemy. Ну таке, не знаю. Ну і ідеальне ухилення. Да, нема як нам апнуть. Room of Requirements. А, я так зрозумів, тут буде збільшення цього на псаку. Полетіли. Ми тут вже, здається, були і тут все зачистили. Хтось там такий.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Угу.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
А де в нас Левіоса? У вас Левіоса, от.
Levioso! Do cooperate, won't you? Wingardium Leviosa!
А, Beast out of range. Да ёлки-палки.
Leviosa! Accio!
Я тебе можу потягнути?
Professor Howell will never believe
Я ще
this.
хочу синього. А, все, немає їх тут? Ніфіга собі. Я думаю, їх там можна як тих всіх
I
забрати буде.
rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Окей. Опять ти тепнувся.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon.
Окей,
So,
почекаємо.
unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Ждем. Ждем ночі.
Leviosa! Accio!
Піймав.
I'll look after you.
Попався. Хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі-хі. Це сова.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Ох, як же степаться треба багато. Чучинкс. Далі цей квест зробимо і поїдемо до Себастіана на зустріч з його сестрою і ним.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home.
Як?
But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Прикольно, така маленька оранжерея.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
А я не хочу.
Actually, perhaps another time.
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Тупо птах-птахич.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
От, нам отакі треба. Тупо всі на жижичах їдять. І ти теж, на, поїж. А де літаючий? Іди сюди. Ти погодую. Ого, 24 хвилини, ніфіга собі. А де? Де птах? Круто. Кусь-кусь. Прикольно. Тепер для них треба годувалку. О, я зможу подивитися тоді всіх, хто що хоче. Прикольно. Ну тепер мені треба годувалку.
I've collected some magical
Oh.
materials, Deek.
Треба кучу
Now
грошей.
Deke can show you how to use them.
Давай, Дік.
First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Enchanted Loom. О, тепер ми зможемо вставляти ці. Треба отак от. Ух, ніфіга тут станок. Beast can be rescued. Beast dance. Ага. View upgrades. А. Ого. Ого, тут треба всякого. Бенс. Тепер можна вставляти всякі прикольчики. Круто. А, на плюскін треба цей буде, да? Significant increase damage with... А, тут є 3 левела, ніфіга ж собі.
That came out nicely. I should show Deek. I'll use
Крутецько.
the enchanted loom, Deek.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Угу.
Thank you for your help, Deek.
Crown Harvest Flux Світ. Ні, мені треба зайти в Challenges. Оп, квести. Room of Requirement. О, Ancient Magic. Прикольно. Так, тепер нам треба, знаєте куди? Нам треба... почекайте, скільки в мене грошей? Треба цих 2 жижів продати. Їх по 120 продавати можна! У мене 2750. Ми зараз підемо продамося. Я скрізь все повставляв. В Гоксміт. Гоксміт меп. А де мені жижів продавати? Venomous Revenge. A Closing Shop. A Broom and Pen. Ollivanders. The Magic Nip. Ну, все одно мені треба піти продатися. Ауч. Треба спинку розминати. Ой, 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 ой,
Does
ой.
it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
І виконаємо завдання міс Гарлік.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Це продаємо, це продаємо, це продаємо, це продаємо, це продаємо, 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 продаємо і продаємо. І ми купляємо потім table with 5 small, нет, не то, medium potion station, 2 large pots. Оце ми купляємо.
Nothing like
Чичинкс.
finding just the right thing, is there?
Ми тепер опять знову ніщі. Так, ми йдемо в Brute and Pack. Це де у нас? Ось сюди. І продаємо жижичів. Мені вище треба піднятися.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Я можу зробити отак от? А, не можу, бо вони у неї тут, да? Поняв.
Hello.
The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery's St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for.
Вже
Couldn't
не багато
guarantee that
говорить.
with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Опа,
I
мінус
don't mind selling
жиж.
things for certain clients.
Мінус
You
жижич.
know where to find me.
От якраз 744. І сюденс.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
А це вихід на вулицю. Я так теж вмію. Куди ти полетіла? Сюди лети. Вон там ще бачу, літає.
Revelio.
Так, тепер знаєте що? Ми беремо квест по Себастіан. Я опять какахича викинув. Та йолки-палки, треба поставити те, що в мене 0. Вот, тепер ми беремо Джей. І беремо квест. А, ні, стоп! Який квест? Мені треба спочатку посадити в цей. Треба Hogwarts Map. Мені треба Room of Requirement. І посадимо великі кущі. Вот що нам треба. Перше тут позбирати всяку фігнюшечку.
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
Так, це позбирали. І десь отут, тут це ми можемо поприбирати.
Accio.
Ой, ні, на те ми робимо отак от. І поки що так от. Чичинкс. І до що нам треба посадити? Профасігалі гров. Флюксвіт. Флюксвіт. Чичинкс. І веном з тентакуля треба купити буде. Хай буде 2 флюксвіда. Хай буде. І тепер ми беремо квест по цьому. Так, Чичинкс. І поїхали. World Map. Я тут трошки от проїхався. Полетіли дикі гуси.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
І просто полетим по квесту. Якщо що, то меточки я всі позбираю сам потім. Поміж запису, бо це на записі це не цікаво. Просто тупо ходить і все ковирять. Так, ми зараз долетим. Почекай, тут є вейпоінт. Якщо тут є вейпоінт, то його треба взяти, забрати десь. Щас, чікс. Ось вейпоінт. Вейпоінт у нас ось. О.
Oh, how I love a good puzzle. You can't
Оп.
imagine how
Полетіли. Мяу. Я тут полетіти не можу. Ще якась печерка. Де де ми по карті? От сюди залетим. Бігом вайпоінт зробимо. Такий маленький.
Looks rather dark in there. That
Ой.
stopped me before.
Чи-чи-чи-чи-чи. Все, хватить. Все, полетіли. Ого, скільки їх тут. Так, де в нас наступна маленька зупиночка? Ось тут. А, так це вже буде і квест там, де Себастіан.
Wonder who lives here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Все, поїхали. Чекаємо.
You made it.
Прийшов.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Пішли! На, тако тобі. А, бігать хоч він може. Сюденс.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Щас, що це таке?
Revelio.
Все, пішли.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you?
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for. Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. Pain
Апендицит у
from
неї,
this curse
походу.
comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Та нема за що.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Yeah, and Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still his foe. But you know what I mean. I hope you feel better, Sebastian.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Щось копай будуть.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Давай їх підемо тарабаним за те, що вони її прокляли. Slay my leaping loyalist command to the ground. Disarm an enemy. Okay. Щас, я біжу. Щас.
When the war is over.
А, лояліст командер. А де лояліст командер? Лояліст Вейрор. А, вот і командир,
You've
да?
made your last mistake. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. One less.
Хто мене кинувся говном?
I will make you.
А що, все, він вмер чи що? Бля. Ой, ладно, пошел ты нафиг. Оу! Ой! Ау! Так, подожди. Пошел ты на. Иди до дупы.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you. Reparo.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Окей.
They seem to have set up
Revelio.
camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived
hippogriff.
here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Я можу піти залутати гіпогрифа? Поки що на квестик так собі, я хочу гіпогрифа собі. Ні. Поняв, гіпогриф буде потім.
Revelio.
Ревеліо. Ну, мішочок золотом. Надо.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
А де ми це? Я щось не пам'ятаю такого.
Sebastian, over here. Do Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only
Revelio.
one way to find out.
О,
There
ніфіга
might be
ти
something
тепнувся.
here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
О, Ізадора.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. I know it sounds strange.
я хотів...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Пішліть в Андеркрафт. Тун-тун-тун. Не забувайте ставити лайки і підписуватися на канал. Мені буде дуже приємно, а вам не складно.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here? Revelio.
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Shows a note to Sebastian.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
І що у нас далі? А, зараз всі почнуть соли скидувати, да?
Meet me near the ruins of
На
Fambata
цаї
Castle.
онаї.
After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Окей. Так, я б провідав наших цих. Що у нас тут по квестах є? The Night Keeper, Wingardium Leviosa. Astronomical Class. Давайте бігом зганяємо нашу кімнату на вимогу. Подивимося, що там. Зберемо все. І на цьому закінчимо серію.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Так, це поки що не треба. Ой, це теж не треба. Тут позбирати. А тут що у нас? Просто вхід? Просто вхід.
Hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Чикс. Чикс. Колект. І тепер ми беремо отак от. Отак от. Отак от. Отак от. І вертаємося до професора Гарлік. В оранжерею. І ми будемо вивчимо фліпендо. Бігом.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Можна якусь осинку тут буде скрисить? Не можна.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing
Revelio.
tentacular.
О, прикольно. Тут можна збирати Venomous Tentaculus. Мені б ще знайти, де цю збирати. Мандрагору. А не купляти її. Ще було б шикарно.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying
Oh.
as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
А що Фліпендо робить? А, ну, не знаю, безполезний, як на мене. Хай буде Депульсо.
Please, could you remind me the purpose of my tasks, Professor?
Of course, dear. Professor Weasley has kindly asked that I give you some tasks to ensure that your learning continues to flourish outside of the classroom. Once you've completed them all, be sure to return to me, and I'll know that you're ready to learn Flipendo.
Так я ж уже все. Я ж уже вивчив. Ну, ладно. На такій гарній ноті я пропоную завершувати серію. Все. Всім бувайте. Всім пока-пока. Почуємося в наступній серії.